just love the fact that they care about us. You know, they care about us as people, not just loan officers. It's not about the bottom line. And they're just awesome guys.
Working with Richie and Robert, it's easy. They always have your back. It's always fun. They keep it light, and we get things done when we need to.
These guys are like friends as well as a boss. And their expertise and their passion for the industry, they know the market. You want to be around people like that.
And this is why I love Robert and Richie. Let me count the ways. Best performed in song and interpretive dancing. And Kim, if you're available. Since I don't have the interpretive dancing, I'll just proceed. So here we go. Paul. On the first day of Christmas, Robert and Richie gave to me one massive headache trying to get loaned CTC.
When I met them, it was actually because I was a loan officer and I was competing for business. And the realtor told me, "Oh no, I can't use you. I'm stuck with these guys." And he, explained why he loved working with them. And it was because they did what they said they were going to do. They closed on time, and that type of thing. And just in meeting them and getting to know them, they have extreme integrity, and they do what they say they're going to do. And
they have a very genuine desire to help me to grow my referral network. They're constantly finding out creative ways that we can get in and get the business and to grow my referral network, which in turn makes me more profitable as a loan rep. So that's one of the huge reasons why I love working for Robert and Richie.
Favorite part of working for Richie and Robert? Got nothing.
Well, I mean, I've got a large family and a lot of kids, so there's always things that come up, car accidents and sickness, and no matter what, they've always been understanding, and I'm out the door. So.
People feel like, everybody's, kind of supporting me, including Robert and Richie. Richie helps me if I ever have a question with how to lock a loan or, when I should do it and whatnot. And, Robert's always there as, kind of a managerial, looming presence, but in a good way if I ever need to, ask him anything, or, he helps keep me accountable and whatnot.
What I really love about Richie is that when I'm working and I'm concentrating, he comes around the corner and wakes me up.
Just their loyalty, their honesty, and availability. To be able to call or text Richie or Robert at any time, and they'll be able to answer as soon as they get freed up. And that's important, especially for executives of the bank.
I don't know.
The best thing about them is that I trust them. Don't know if I trust them to hide evidence and pay my bail money, but otherwise I do trust them.
Well, first thing is you guys do an outstanding job just leading us as a branch. You guys have always tried to put us first and always thought what would be in our best interest as a company. So I've just always appreciated that from you guys, and I just always felt comfortable in your leadership.
On the second day of Christmas, Robert and Richie gave to me 2 reports due by yesterday and one massive headache trying to get loaned CTC.
Can I start there? I just think it's important to really be concerned and flexible about employees' personal lives and things that might come up, and I think that they're really understanding.
I love working with Robert and Richie. They're great guys. They do it right. They do things the right way. They don't cut corners. They lead by example.
Is this recording?
What we like most about Robert and Richie.
I like...
No. What about that one...
Oh, there was that time... No, that wasn't them.
Is there another question?
I love that it's a casual place to work. You just kind of come as you are. We all feel very comfortable there. I know personally I feel like I can trust you guys with just about anything. Anytime I come to you with something, whether it is something personal or whether it's business. You've always got my back. So, love you guys. Merry Christmas.
On the third day of Christmas, Robert Ritchie gave to me 3 urgent requests, 2 reports due by yesterday, and a massive migraine from trying to get loan CTC.
They're always there for me when I need them via text or a phone call or just going to their office and asking questions. And they're always very open and honest and give me the right path of which way to pursue something.
Go Cox.
I like working for them because they're very transparent. I feel like I can go to them with any questions or concerns or whatnot. I really feel like they listen to their employees, and I just always felt very comfortable around them and the staff since, my first initial meeting with both of them.
Why do I like working for Richie and Robert? It's going to be a short video.
Okay, what's my favorite thing about working here? I guess coming in every day and wondering who's going to be around the corner to scare me.
Well, I really don't like working for them. It's just that things work out the way they do. And I mean, I've been lying to myself this whole time that I'm still working here. So I do what I can with what I can.
I just always think about whenever I'd walk in the office, Richie would always go, Heather! Or Robert stopping by my desk and talking to me about, CrossFit or, something cool with golf that he did or whatever. And it's like, that's the thing about Richie and Robert. They're unwavering as far as their support for their people, and they genuinely care about you. They genuinely want to see you succeed, and they're always there to talk to.
It's really the bagels.
Any other question? Can we talk about Mel? That'd be great. We love Mel.
Stop it.
On the fourth day of Christmas, Robert Ritchie gave to me 4 missed closing dates, 3 urgent rushes, 2 reports due by yesterday, and a massive headache trying to get loan CTC.
Just their dancing at the Christmas party. It's just ridiculous. I mean, they think they look good, but it's a disaster.
Had my son Maddox about a year ago, and jokes aside, the guys stepped up huge. They helped me close approximately 15 loans while I was out. And that proved a lot to me that they're not just here for business, but they truly care.
And farm animals.
I like their stand-up desks.
Oh, we do get stand-up desks.
The one thing I like about Robert is that he's never wrong.
Robert and Richie, thanks for everything. You guys are the best, and I wish you just a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful, blessed New Year.
Hey, and president trips are pretty awesome.
Because I'm old and I'll have to work until I die, when I die here, they can just roll me across the street to McEwen. They don't have to go very far.
Batman and Robin.
On the 5th day of Christmas, Robert Ritchie gave to me 5 hours of training due today, 4 missed closings, 3 urgent rushes, 2 reports due by yesterday, and a massive headache trying to get loan CTC.
Crazy.
The best part is I begged and begged and begged Robert and Richie to give me a chance to work here just because I knew the environment was great. The way they talked about the office outside of the office made me just truly want to work here. So it was actually Robert that finally talked Richie into letting me work here, which took a long time because Richie didn't hire family. And to me, that was a huge step because, I already had a target on my back and just earning my stripes here, and I couldn't have done it without Robert and Richie.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands right now.
I can sleep in and work from home whenever I please.
It's the blow-up dolls.
I remember one of the first things I did when I started as receptionist here, I had to set up a phone, and I'd never seen an internet phone before. I didn't know what they were, and so I was trying to figure it out, and I went into Robert's office. I'm like, hey, do you know how to, can you just tell me what cord goes where? And next thing I know, he's under the desk, he's rewiring it for me, showing me the best way to do everything. And I remember thinking my VP's laying on the floor setting up a phone. Like, what a strange place, you know?
Yeah.
And it was right after that I went in, and Richie's like filling paper in the copier, and you know,
making his own coffee.
Making his own coffee. Yeah, there's no ego or attitude. They just are. They work hard, play hard. And
Merry Christmas, Robert and Richie. You guys are incredible. Thanks a lot for finding a great company to come to work for.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Richie and Robert.
No.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Love you guys.
Robert and Richie, jokes aside, I want to wish you guys both and your families a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to many more years of success and friendship and working for you guys.
Richie and Robert, I hope you have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and I look forward to everything that the New Year has to offer.
From the bottom of my heart, from my family to yours, Robert and Richie, have a wonderful holiday and Happy New Year.
In all seriousness, you guys are great. Appreciate everything you guys do for us here and this crazy family that we've got here at Southern Trust. And hope it's the best Christmas ever.
Merry Christmas, Robert and Richie.
Robert, Richie, Merry Christmas to you guys. Appreciate everything that you do for us, and we're going to be there to support you. We're on the front lines trying to make it happen, and we appreciate what y'all do every day.
I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and look forward to 2019 with you.
Merry Christmas, and your coal's on its way.
Merry Christmas, Richie, Robert. We love you. Thank you for everything you do.
Happy New Year. You guys are the best.
Best thing about working here is after you close a loan, you get a high 3 from Richie.